tryna get next to you, tryna get next to your body, oh yeah. Your love is too good for you, it's too good for your head. I'm tryna get next to you, tryna get next to your body, oh yeah.
Alright, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. If you like this video and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see next. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're going to be going from D, which is trash, all the way to S, which is elite. And y'all already know how these videos typically go, so you know what I'm saying. I know y'all like these. I know some of y'all hate these, especially when I do All-Star. Boy, hey man, I can never win on All-Star, not completely, but like I said, y'all like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and let's get right into it, starting with trash, which is D tier. We only got 2 units, and that's Ace and peice, whatever you call them. I'm not sure what you actually call them. I just know his copyright name is peice. Now, the thing about Ace and peice is they don't have enough iframes, they don't do enough damage, and they're just not good. Like Ace is probably like well known as like the worst in the game. So to me, that's completely fair. We're not gonna waste too much time on them. For C, man, we have, dang, I always forget Shanks, my fault. Shanks, Kenpachi, and Dyloh. Now, everyone likes to overrate Dyloh, but in my opinion, and JoJo fans, please don't kill me in the comments. I really don't have the energy. But in my opinion, Dyloh is just, his time stop is great, but aside from his time stop, he just doesn't have much, and it's not as useful as a lot of people hype it up to be. Kenpachi and Shanks, Shanks with his Buso and all that other stuff, he recently got a buff, so he might be B tier now, but I don't like having too many people in the higher ranks, so he has to stay C. Kenpachi is just never going to be good. None of his moves really do, like, just, it's just not enough. He's really just not that good. And like I said, units without iframes are just not that great. Like, usually, almost all the time, I don't think there's a single unit that's A+ that doesn't have at least one iframe move. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to B, which is solid. We have Marco the Phoenix, Broly, Mihawk, and Asta. A lot of people like to overrate Asta. I don't know why though. Asta is, I don't know. I can't put him. I can't put him too high. His DPS is great, but and his iframes are cool. But Asta, I just don't like putting him that high for the simple fact that his moves, as good as they are, as much range as they have, they just don't do enough damage. Cooldowns are a little worse than I like, and he's not better than anyone I have ahead of him. Mihawk and Broly, they're solid. They're good. I guess they're Mihawk good for clearing out units. Broly, he's solid. I just feel like they got pushed out due to the new units from Bleach and from One Piece. Marco the Phoenix, he's just solid. Okay, so good. And sorry that I lost my train of thoughts, but all right. So A tier, we have good. Nil is pretty solid. His M1 damage isn't as high as I like, but his moves more than make up for it. He's actually a really good unit. Now, I feel like people were putting him in S tier, which was overrating him, but people tend to get reactionary when new updates come out, so it's to be expected. Madara is still good. You know, he's been good since the game dropped. He could honestly be an A+ if there. I just don't like having, you know, a lot of people in the top ranks, but Madara is still a really good unit. Whitebeard is a great map clearer. He's probably the best guy in terms of just wiping out maps fast so you can grind gems or coins. Super effective. If you get him to level 80, you could literally just grind One Piece, or yeah, you can literally just grind One Piece for gems and you'll be solid. And finally, we got Stark. Now, he would be S tier. He's S tier with the M1 glitch, to be honest, but because the M1 glitch is the only thing that makes him good, or that makes him really, like, really good, I'm just going to put him in A for now. You guys can let me know what your thoughts are, because he just doesn't have any iframes, and like I said, characters without iframes, especially on these new maps, they're just not very good. Now, I'm not saying that he's trash. If he was trash, I'd put him in D tier, but for what he is, I feel like he's an A tier. For A+, great, we have Hitachi, Gojo, Yamamoto, and Inel. So let me go ahead and get into why none of these guys are in S tier, but they are in A+. This is why I made A+, because I know a lot of people will complain, like certain units aren't in S and this and that, so I just wanted to make an A+, to kind of have somewhere where I can put people who aren't quite S tier, but aren't as bad as A tier, or aren't as good as A tier, so they're better. So Itachi, iframes are great. He has his Susanoo guard as well as his little Susanoo scythe. The only reason I don't put them in S tier is because the 3 units ahead of them, one of them got buffed hella, and they're just really good right now. Especially for the new map, like those units are just they're out of this world. Like I honestly suggest running them. Like that should be your three. The three that I have up there, they should be your three. Okay, so Gojo. Gojo is really good for the new maps. Reversal guard is still really good. Just a couple of things I'd have to. I don't know, man. He's just not as good as the three. Like he did get nerfed, and his cooldowns on his best moves are it's a turn off. His reversal guard, like I said, has the quickest cooldown and is the best iframe in the game. And then he gets iframes on 3 and 4, so he honestly could be S, but I wanted to keep S to 3, and I just feel like the 3 people ahead of him are better. Yamamoto, he could probably drop down to A. It's really up to y'all. This is y'all's unit. Y'all can decide where y'all want him. I put him in A plus because I like his slashing move. I like his fire pillar, which also gives him iframes. I like his fire explosion, I think it's called. It also gives him some type of iframe, I think. I'm not sure. You can quote me on that. And his first move, which I don't even remember right now, but Yamamoto is just pretty solid in this game. And he's another guy that's pretty good for clearing out maps fast so you can grind EXP. And finally, for A+, we have Inel, the Thunder guy. Honestly, I haven't seen Inel too much. I've just heard that he was a great unit, so I did put him up here. Well, my friend was giving me suggestions, so you guys can let me know what you think on Inel. But based on what I've heard, I'm just gonna put him in A+. And everyone I asked agreed with this, so yeah. And finally, S tier Elite. This is the tier y'all been waiting on. We have Minato, katakuri, and akainu. Now, Minato, a lot of people might get mad at me for putting Minato in S tier, but dude, so you can go watch my how to use Minato video. You can go watch my Minato is busted video. I've made plenty of videos on Minato and why this guy is so good. Now, what made him so busted was the fact that Rasengan became an iframe. When Rasengan became an iframe, it completely changed the game. Now that he can't get attacked while he's doing Rasengan, it's literally like free iframe, and Rasengan lasts so long. And also, you can use the forward move, the Flying Thunder guy, to literally escape out of almost anything. And then, of course, he has kunai throw, so he has one of the best, what's the word I'm looking for? One of the best mobility probably the best mobility in the game, just with that kunai throw. It is amazing. And then when you do Thunderclap plus Rasengan, it just gets dirty. Like, it's really hard to stop. Like, honestly, I feel like he's an S tier, and he's definitely up here with Katakuri and Akainu. Katakuri, geez, this dude is really good. First of all, his fist move is like insane. His rolling move is it's busted, and then his 2 and 1 are just like all of his moves just have wide range. Now, I'm not sure about his iframes. I haven't tested him like that, but just based off of his rolling move, his fourth move, his first 2 moves, Katakuri is definitely up there in S tier. I would definitely put him up here. And like I said, y'all, I can't put everyone in S tier because a lot of y'all be like mad at people when they make tier lists because certain units aren't in S tier. But like, I wouldn't put every single unit in S tier. Like a lot of people want like 7 units in S tier. Like I just can't do that. That's what A+ is for, so I can put the rest of those really good units in something. And then finally, Akainu, his cooldowns make him so good. Like his cooldowns are so short. His cooldowns are literally like snapping your finger. And that's a little bit of a hyperbole, but you can kind of get what I'm saying. Like his cooldowns are literally non-existent, and that's probably what makes him like the 3rd best unit in the game. Top 3 for sure. But that's pretty much all I have to say. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to see next. You can let me know what your revisions would be, respectfully, of course. And of course, I am here to debate with any of you at any time. So feel free to. And if you like this video, like and subscribe, comment, and we out.